Alright. So the first question is, when have you been challenged in your faith at work?
So what do you mean by challenged in my faith?
I had to second guess. I had to think about it. I had to make a choice.
A lot of times it's a challenge when you have to attempt to come alongside of people who are really, really struggling in life and in their walk of life with maybe divorce or abuse or neglect, and it quite naturally wants to create questions of your own spiritual walk with how to connect with people who are having to endure such hardships in their life.
Okay. Next question is, has anybody ever called you out on your faith?
Called me out?
Yes, like, noticed that you were a Christian or said anything to you?
Sure. Even a lot of times people will ask me in session whether or not I'm a person of faith, or I will ask them if they are a person of faith. And so a lot of times during maybe initial interviews, when you first meet somebody, it kind of becomes part of the interview process, or the get to know each other process, of just trying to understand how people are approaching life, and if they typically are people of faith and they approach it a little differently, or you can approach them a little differently.
Okay. Have you met or had patients who were publicly atheist?
Yes, quite a few.
And was that awkward for you?
No, because my job is to, if you will, or even my ministry is to just come alongside of people with where they are, and hopefully by what I do or how I convey myself, then my faith comes out with it. But they make their choices, and so it's just a part of how do I come alongside of those people who aren't people of faith either.
Does that change the way that you try and help, or like
it may
help
change
them?
the certain maybe resources that I may try to give, or vantage points that we try to take, but consistency of the care that I give is irregardless of whether they're people of faith or not.
Also, has your workplace or your workforce ever caused you to stumble in your faith, and how?
I don't believe the workplace has ever caused me to stumble, but it's obviously because of the intensity of the problems that I deal with people or whatnot, and certainly quite by nature you kind of question or wonder or throw that wonderment up there as to, wow, this is pretty hard stuff that people have to go through.
And what are also some reasons of how your workforce has helped you in your faith?
Well, I don't believe that you can separate who you are from what you do, so I don't believe there's anything such as value-free therapy. So because I have certain values in a certain way, then that can't help but come out in the care that I give.
And then the last question is, how do you incorporate your faith into your practice? You said that you already help that to use control what resources you use.
Yeah, or make choices of that. But like I just said, the values that I hold in my faith walk come out quite naturally in the care that I give. So I see the work that I do as my ministry, as my calling. So how I, again, come across to people, or how I connect with people, or directions that I try to assist in making changes in their life are basically in a way of a hopefully a healthy faith walk. But it's just kind of natural.
All right.